And we're live. We're live on Dad with a Phone. Hey, this is a confession from bed, but I put a shirt on. So don't be worried. Um, it's just comfortable right now. And I'm not using my regular microphone. So if my audio sucks, y'all tell me and I'll go get my microphone. The internet never apologizes. Uh, they don't. They won't apologize, especially in the true crime world. If someone makes a prediction because of something that happens in a crime, forget about it. When they went after um, Chris Watts, boom, they were right. When they went after Shane, they were wrong. When they went after Tisha, they were right. When they go after the next one, they may be wrong. But something that never ever happens is an apology. Content creators very rarely ask permission for some of their best content. They're not going to call up whoever they're supposed to call up. Somebody said stuff about content I released. They're like, you should have got permission. Well, who do you get permission from to release a phone call that was recorded between a murderer and a random social media person? Who do you call? Who do you call for permission? Now, the internet will always ask for forgiveness after the fact. But what happens when the forgiveness isn't good enough? You should ask for permission, but who do you call? Because we are babies. We are infants. Listen, the best of the best of the best podcasters, bloggers, vloggers, whatever, the best of the best have only been doing this 10 years. And those guys are they're not even adolescents yet. So for us infants, for us babies, give us a break. Pack a lunch. You're back in the hallway on the bench. So I'm in the hallway in a couple of ways. One, if you're watching me on Facebook, I rarely use shadow accounts. But I actually have shadow accounts that are admins on all my pages. The only reason I have a shadow account is because when they put Dad with the Phone in jail. So I'm in jail on Facebook. Michael Dalton, my real account that I use most of the time, that I post from, that I interact from, that I chat from, that you can try to come be my friend, but if we've never shook hands, I won't accept it. Maybe. I think I've accepted some non-shaken hand people lately only because I don't know, I trust them or whatever. But I am in jail on Facebook. That happened because I didn't ask permission. What's worse is I woke up to a message. I'm not going to play this message, by the way, so don't think I'm going to play. I would normally play messages, but I ain't playing this message. I woke up to a message from the other dudes that can put you in jail. Oh, I'm never going to apologize because I'm part of the internet. But I will ask for forgiveness. And I have asked for forgiveness. And everything is cool. Dad with the Phone is not going to jail. Dad with the Phone didn't do anything illegal. Dad with the Phone is cool. I am in Facebook jail, so I am on a shadow account, and I'm okay with that. It's cool. I'm on my dog's account. They never kick my dog out. Goro can say whatever he wants. His real name is Goro, but we call him the General. General! Oh, he might have gone with my wife. General! Yeah, he must be with my wife or my son. My son might have taken him for a walk. Either way, I was going to get General in here so y'all can see who the real account holder is. YouTubers, don't ever apologize. We cannot break the internet by starting to apologize. Rarely ask for permission unless you need it, like legally. If you need it legally, then ask for permission. Um, but always ask for forgiveness for those that you've done wrong to. So, Muffins don't have a Facebook page yet. I probably should get her one started. I probably should get uh I should probably get Muffins a Facebook page started just cuz sometimes you need them. When they throw you in jail in like 4 accounts, that's when you know you're about to get hit with a racketeering charge. Dude, I've had 4 of my Facebook accounts thrown in jail at the same time. It was when they were doing all those number things, and I was only using one phone. Now I got like 6 phones. And so I can boom, 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 have a bunch of different accounts under phone numbers, but they will get you on racketeering in Facebook. You know, they have a racketeering jail. They will throw all your shadow accounts in jail. That crap has happened to me. So then what you have to do is you have to find some really people you trust. Like, I think one of my sisters is an admin, but I think she's just a moderator because I don't even trust her that much. But then I have 2 people that are actual admins that could literally shut down my pages. That's the thing. Once you make an admin, dude, they could shut you down. So you got to trust these people with your children's children, right? You got to trust them with your blood. And so I think I have 2 admins. I think my wife's an admin. I have one of our longtime uh, friends an admin. I think one of my sisters is an admin. So, ooh, I got to take this phone call. Did I lose y'all? How many viewers did I lose? Maybe 100? They say that's like the worst thing to do is disappear on your audience. Oh, I had to take that phone call. That's a good one. Uh-oh. Oh, the press. The press has been contacting me via Twitter, text, and phone calls about our phone call. Oh my gosh. What have I done? So here, listen. I did not damage a case. Law enforcement indeed had the call. No, what they call foundation. If you don't know the term foundation in the court systems, court system, foundation is time, date, and who made that call. And so they need that information. And I'm doing my best, not only with the people who sent me the call, but also with other people who had claimed to had the phone call. So like there was a bunch of people that said they had the phone call and didn't release it. There was a bunch of people that attacked me for releasing it, that said they had the phone call and they didn't release it. And so, so trying to figure out the foundation for a phone call can be important if it's going to be used against someone. Just because something is released to the public does not mean it cannot be used in a court of law. Just because it's released to the general public doesn't mean that they're not going to use that as evidence against Tisha Stock. And so I think they're going to use her personal interview that she did with the news reporter. I'm pretty damn sure they're going to use phone calls that she made to people that got recorded. They will probably use screenshots and or real Facebook downloads. They have already pulled all of her Facebooks. They have already subpoenaed all her phone records. They've already done all that. That's all happening. Boom. Paperwork, ink is getting signed. Shit's going out. So understand that when people think, oh, he can't believe he did that, or he can't believe he did that. First of all, I ain't in trouble. I ain't going to jail. Didn't do nothing wrong. Second of all, Facebook, release me. At least give me $1 million bond. Oh, heard a conversation today with a bail bondsman in Idaho. That was probably one of the bail bondsmen that Lori Vallow called. To get $1 million bond wrote, you got to give $100,000 cash plus collateral. So Chad would have had to put something up. Somebody would have to put something up worth $1 million or close to $1 million. So most likely, Lori Vallow ain't getting out on bond. Just so you guys know, even though it was reduced from $5 million to $1 million. The chances are, unless somebody is literally willing to put up their property, $1 million cash. So what this is called is a cash surety bond. So you have to have surety or security or some sort of collateral plus 100 G's. The 100 G's you never see back. The property that you sign your deed over or your note over, you'll get that back if you show up for court. So the chances of her getting out on $1 million bond, unless Chad just has some sort of, unless the LDS is going to put up a property for her, it ain't happening. So, hey, Lori, just think though. Just think. You only have to stay in jail till like June or July. Because isn't that when you're leaving? With the 144,000. So you said you and your boys said this shit's over with in July. So it doesn't even matter what you've done. You only have to stay in jail till June or July. Don't worry, Lori. Don't put up the 100 G's, Lori. You'll lose that cash. Oh, that was a random rant. Oh, Lord, Nikki said. She only has to be there till like June or July. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's kind of a joke because she thinks she's getting raptured or something. Oh, let's see. The internet is never going to apologize, Tisha Stock. Never going to happen. They may ask for forgiveness, but the internet will never apologize. You notice how she always try to get an apology out of the internet? Dude, I'm dad with a phone. I get some badass reviews on my Facebook page. People say some of the nicest things to me. And then there are people that say some of the worst, most evil things to me. Do I expect an apology from any of those people? Absolutely not. So just the internet doesn't apologize. It rarely asks permission. And when it asks for forgiveness, it's almost because they feel bad. So, hey, you're watching Dad with a Phone, and if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, boom. This is what you're liable to get sometimes. Is some random rant from bed. Sometimes I put a shirt on. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I break the biggest news from my bed with no shirt on, and I'm never going to apologize. I might look at it backwards and go, damn, if I knew that thing was going to get 100,000 views, I would have put a shirt on. But, you know. Thank you watching Facebook. Love you, chat. We'll talk to you guys later. We do have a lot of stuff we could break to y'all right now, like bam, 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 bam. But that wouldn't be no fun. I might not mess up. I'm listening to another Tisha Stock phone call later. Y'all think I'm kidding? So sometimes the big boys have to play by the rules, right? Sometimes they have to play by the rules. When I say the big boys, I'm talking about traditionals, all right? I'm trying to be cryptic here. Sometimes the traditionals have to play by the rules, but every once in a while, they get a nugget, like a phone call, right? They get a little nugget. And the traditionals, the bosses, say we can't release that. But sometimes the traditionals will slip a brother a little nugget. Hopefully today I'm gonna play a nugget for you guys that you ain't never heard before. Whew. That's what I've been told. I hadn't heard it yet. I don't have it yet. We'll see if traditionals come through. Sometimes they just play with me too. Sometimes they you bring it on. He's a trip. You better join this trip. Join the Dad with a Phone trip. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube right here, you better go subscribe to my YouTube, because if they throw me in a racketeering jail, you might not see me on Facebook. So all I can tell you is YouTube doesn't normally throw me in racketeering jail, because how's anybody going to claim this is theirs when it's my beautiful mug? So make sure you go hit the subscribe on YouTube. Plus, I'd like to hit 10,000 subscribers. There's a little bit of an ego there. I don't really ever ask for subscribers, and I don't really care about my subscribers, but I'm like, damn, how can I have 30,000 views on a video that's been up 10 hours, but I can't even get freaking 10,000 subscribers? Sometimes I think YouTube's not letting y'all hit the subscribe button. So please go hit subscribe, so I remember that they're still letting you hit that subscribe button. And then I could be like them other dudes that are like, I'll release some info when I hit 10,000 subscribers. I'll give y'all a nugget, but I'm not. I'm going to give y'all some stuff anyway. Follow me on Twitter for sure, because that's where like sometimes this stuff has to be played out in real time. So we may be able to tweet within that courtroom or the courthouse. They may not let us tweet in the courtroom, but they may let us tweet in the courthouse. And so if you want real-time updates where they're not going to let us use video, they're not going to let me go live, make sure you follow me on Twitter. That's a pretty good place to follow me. Dad with the Phone on Facebook. TikTok is kind of just random right now, but I'm trying to get my TikTok game on for the young kids. If you're over 40 years of age, you're probably too old for TikTok. If you're under 40, and you don't know what TikTok is, you probably never should get there. It comes from the same people who gave us the coronavirus. The Chinese own TikTok, but it's where all the young people are. The young people aren't getting hit with coronavirus because they already got the TikTok virus. So go follow me on TikTok. If you want to throw money in the bucket, there's a PayPal account at the bottom of the screen. That is simply my bucket out on the street. So if I'm a street performer playing a guitar, that little PayPal account is my bucket, and you've been walking on the streets of YouTube and Facebook. So thanks for watching Dad with a Phone. You guys are awesome. This is just a little tidbit from Bed about the internet. It will never, ever apologize, no matter if they were wrong. It rarely asks permission, and the best thing it can do is ask for forgiveness.